And today we are discussing about the second PUC, okay, reported speech, right? Reported speech, which is related to the grammar part, okay. If you are do practice of these, whatever I give the questions, and maximum these questions might come in the examinations, okay. Let's discuss the topics, okay. And the first question we got here, that is Laura and Gonzalo related communication, right? Okay, you have to do reported speech, right? Conversation which is given there, and you have to convert it. Like Laura says, will you go to your bench tomorrow? She asks, right? She questions to Gonzalo, and no, I will come here. And then Laura, what will you bring for the birds? Gonzalo, I will bring some crumbs for the birds, right? And here there are some things you need to change, right? Like that might be will can change into a would, right? Yes or no? So it will convert into older. Like this, the you need to change. If need the video, special video, then comment in the comment section, and I will upload the one more special video on this, okay. And in this video let us discuss the questions, okay. And the next question, reported speech, and that is uh, here. And again we got from the Don Gonzalo, and that is he says that I'm fond of good verses, right? And I composed some in my youth, he said. And then Donna Laura says, were they good ones? And Gonzalo, why do you ask me such a questions? Laura will get, don't be angry, right? She says. And if you are literally confused with that how to write, and by seeing this all the questions which are arised from the maximum chapter, and you go through those chapters and read those chapters, and you will get idea about what should change in the question, okay, how you should convert it. You will get the clear knowledge on it, okay. And then let's go for the next question. And again we got from the Donna Laura Don Gonzalo. So it is very important to concentrate on this chapter itself, okay. Do you use a shoe brush as a handkerchief? The Laura asks to Gonzalo. And what right you have to criticize my action? Gonzalo says that what right she has to criticize him, right? He say that. And then Laura says a neighbor's right. She says that she have a neighbor's right. And Gonzalo, Juneto had me my book. I do not care to listen to nonsense, he said to his worker who is with his personal assistant, what we can say. And he said to him that to bring the book, okay, to give him. And because we don't want to listen that nonsense talks at all, right? And then for the next, again Laura, I can say like the from this chapter the fixed question will come, okay. I have a like a very important I can say this, okay. Like a fixed question also we can say this as a fixed question, right? This can be said as a fixed question reported from for a reported speech. This can be a fixed question because each and every time this is repeating continuously. See, here is a the topics were different but the same chapter, but here even the topic was also repeated, okay. The communication situation was also same, and even here too. See, Don Gonzalo, it is the next part. But handkerchief as a shoe brush, right? That was actually we got in the last, right? And then for the next, POP campaigner. Here we got from the another chapter, and POP campaigner and the roof. Okay, this is about this conversation, and you need to convert into right? And POP campaigner says we want your oath. Okay, he says that we want your oath, and the roof says how can I vote for Maduka? He asks that how can he vote for Maduka? Because he don't know how to vote. Okay, he is asking that, and POP campaigner, are you taking this money or not? He says that, are you taking this money or not? Right? He asked to Roof that the POP campaigner will ask the question to Roof whether he is ready to take the money or not. Right? And then Roof says, will it not be heard outside this house? He says that if I take the money, then it, mm, then this information will not be go out, right? Or no? Will it go or not? Right? He asked that in that way, and then next, and the POP campaigner says, please don't worry about it, and we will take about that matter, and if you need then please take the money and don't think about whether the matter go out or not. Okay, no need to take tension about that. And okay, and then for the next, Danalora, right? And what we should have asked permission to sit on this bench. Laura says, right? And then Gonzalo replied for that. Uh, the benches here are public property. So when Laura says that he should ask permission before sit on this bench, to sit on that bench, uh, but the Gonzalo says, John Gonzalo, that this is a public property and there is no restrictions to ask any permission to anybody to sit. Okay. And then Laura says, why did you complain about the priest then? She asked the question to Loganberg that if it is a public property according to you, then why did you uh, complain about those priestess? You say, she say, right? And then Gonzalo says, are you taunting me? The Gonzalo asked to Laura that uh, uh, does she taunting him, right? She was asking like that. And then for the next question, Alifano and Borges. This is a conversation between the Alifano and Borges, and we got Donalora, Don Gonzalez, and then POP Campaigner and the Roof. Okay, this is a third different conversation, and that is, what is blindness to you? The Alifano asked the Borges that what is blindness to you, and the Borges replied that it is a way of life. In my case, the visible world has moved away from my eyes. And the Alifano, have you thought of writing book on the history of the book? Yes, sir. And the Borges, is it an excellent, right, idea? He says, right? Is it an excellent idea? He says. This was a conversation, and you need to do in the, if it is a direct, or you need to do in the indirect, whatever you know, right? If it is a is, you need to convert it into the was, can, could, right? And the next reported Petra and Laura from the same chapter, whereas with the Laura and her assistant, personal assistant also we can say. Okay. And the Petra, the guard is waiting for me. And the Laura, do you like to chat with your guard? Laura asks. And the Petra says, replied like, he is not mine. Laura, wait a moment, Petra. What does the Senora wish? Okay. Do you need any more help? She asked. And then for the next question, and again we got it from the POP campaigner. Okay, the same thing was again repeated here, and the most concentration you should give is that there are only uh, few questions from the few chapters. Okay, if possible you should give concentration to all the chapters which are given mainly in this question papers, and if not possible that you can go through the most repeated questions from the same chapter, right? Those from those chapters only the questions may arise, but safe side, if you are interested you can go for the whatever the questions were arised from the chapters, you can go through that also. Okay, but you will get the question from this itself. Okay, don't be tension about those things. And then for the next, again you got the Don Gonzalez. See, again you got from this chapter itself, and but the topics are different. That's it. It is better to go for the complete chapter reading. Okay, without leaving each and every word. You should go for the each and every word, and why? Because you will get the compulsory questions in each and every mains. Okay, so I say it is important to read this chapter, and if you are good with this chapter, maybe you will have a maximum chances to pass. Those who are only with the concentration of passing, then they can go with the chapter without leaving, without fail also we can say. And then for the next, Don Gonzalo, I'm a native of Valencia, is it? And Laura says, are you sure? She asked the questions that, are you sure? And Gonzalo, yes. Have you ever visited that city? Gonzalo asked the question, and the Laura says, yes, Senor. Okay, and you need to change it. Okay, and then for the next, again we got from the Donna Laura and Don Gonzalo conversation, and the same, whatever this, and then for the next, see, Ginato and Gonzalo, right? You can sit here, Senoro, um, and then there is only a lady. Gonzalo assistant will say, suggest the Gonzalo to sit on that bench because there is only a single lady, right? He said, and I won't Gelato. Says, no, I want a bench to myself. He says that no, I won't sit there, and I want a bench for myself. He says, right? And then Janata says, but there is a no. He says that yes, I agree with that, but there is a no bench with a single without a single person on that, right? And then Gonzalo said that one over there is mine, and then this much we have here, and if you concentrate on this, and definitely you will get one of the question from this. Okay, please instead of focusing on the external things, please concentrate on these questions itself, and you will get definitely one fixed question from this. So, okay, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe to the channel, and share the channel and support us. If you are